Hey everybody, it's the Honey Badger, and today we're going to be doing some more work on the Nissan 720. We're going to be installing a cup holder because it does not have one at all, and it's actually kind of annoying when you go through a drive-through and you forget that, and then you have to drive a 5-speed with either one hand, or you have to put it between your legs, and that still isn't the best way to drive a 5-speed or the most fun way. So we're going to be putting in a cup holder that we can actually remove and kind of keep hidden and kind of stealth out of the way. All right, so here are the two cup holders that we're trying. So this one's the one I purchased off of Amazon. This one just doesn't have enough magnetic force or strength to like really hold on to something as you're driving. So we're just testing it out on the back of my workbench. But you can tell it doesn't take much force to get this to just kind of undetach itself. So that's just not super strong. It worked okay, but if you have an open top drink, that's not gonna work super well. So not a giant fan of this. This isn't gonna work. And it didn't. So that's why we're back to this. So this is the one that I'm now making. This is just a cup that I got off Amazon. I'll leave you guys links in the description. So this little cup's just really simple, just black aluminum. Obviously aluminum's not magnetic, but we put our magnet on the back. And so now you can kind of tell by how hard it snapped to that this stays on way better. It's not gonna go anywhere. You actually have to pull it to get it off. It's gonna stay on whatever it's attached to, which is the same types of magnets that I've installed in the vehicle. So let's go jump over the vehicle and I'll point to what we did and where we installed them, and we'll go through that. We have the magnets in here right about here. The other one actually scratched off some of my paint. I'll fix this up in a little bit, but we decided to install the magnet right here. We'll jump to that in just a moment about how we installed that and where it's at in here. But kind of placement wise, if we have the cup holder here and we put a drink in it, we want it kind of here. It's actually mildly out of the way of where your legs would be if you're the passenger, but I don't have passengers in here too often, so I'm not too worried about that. And then you can just reach and grab it from when you're driving. So we wanted it here so you could remove it and not have it be there. It'd be kind of stealth and you can hide it elsewhere if you do not want it in there at the time. So this is our placement that we're wanting to install the cup holder itself. All right, so we actually put it right here on the inside. Like I said, just double-sided stick tape. This is just the back side of the magnet. There's actually two magnets technically, but it's just double-sided stick taped in. We got that little plastic bracket out of here to make room for it. Stuck it right there. Should be like a really good spot for it. Should be, yeah, right there, super strong. So that's not going anywhere. We'll install that bracket back in and let's put this thing back in the truck and see how it does. So here we go. We have it installed. As you can see, it wants to snap pretty strongly to that spot. I mean, it's shaking the whole center console a little bit. So that's not gonna really go anywhere. We're gonna load this thing up with a 20-ounce drink. Let's go drive around and see how it does. All right, we're now in the pickup. We're moving, we're driving. You know, obviously the drink itself has a little bit of movement to it, but the actual cup holder now with the double magnet and the stronger magnets opposed to the other version I tried, this thing's not going anywhere, and it's actually just sitting here. We're moving pretty well at speed now, and it's not going anywhere. I know there's some stabilization on the camera that might, you know, make it seem smoother than it is, but honestly, for what this cup holder needs to do, it's doing perfectly fine now. Way better than at least the first iteration. So pretty happy with the way that this turned out, and pretty excited that I now have a cup holder and I don't have to hold a drink between my legs while I drive. So if you want to try something like this, I'll leave you a bunch of links down below in the description, and you can give it a shot for yourself too. Pretty easy, doesn't take much time, pretty low effort. So definitely worth a shot if you want a cup holder. So I'll leave you those links. Make sure you leave a like on the video and you are subscribed so you don't miss out on some future content. But other than that, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.